Lovelies, it's Heather. I'm shooting a video right now because I'm so goddamn pissed off that I don't even know what the fuck to do. And my mind tells me to go kill myself. So, yeah, that's where the fuck I'm at. So it's better for me to make a video. It's almost like a journal type situation. And so, yeah. So, okay. If you have Stevie, god damn it, would you figure out what the fuck you want? Okay. Any fucking ways. So, okay, I've always had a lot of people picking on me. It never fucking fails. And then that's the thing, too, is if you've been a scapegoated person, it's almost like narcissists can sniff you the fuck out. Like they're goddamn bloodhounds or something, you know. And I, for the love of God, cannot understand why. It is very sickening. And this is the reason that you have people that kind of get into the paranoia of things. And they kind of get to the point where it's like, you know, they feel like everybody's against them. And also, you know, you get people that talk about being a targeted individual. And that's where you get this shit from. And that's the reason, like, people that are, you know, dealing with stuff like that, I empathize with them because I fucking see it. I fucking get it. I fucking understand it. It makes you, you know, it's a survival mechanism, basically, that your brain has to fucking function up, you know, and become part of, because people are like goddamn leeches. They're just shitty, basically. Like, you're gonna have very few people that you're gonna meet in life that actually give a damn about you, and you'll be lucky to even find one, in all honesty, and I hate to fucking say that. And so, yeah, so I'm struggling with the same shit that everybody else struggles with. But instead of being a cold-hearted bitch about it and being a goddamn dickhead who has to chase people around or try to be a leech to them and try to suck the life and the joy out of them and try to annoy the shit out of them like everybody tries to do me, no, I just go on about my days. I just ask questions, and whatever answer you give me, that is the answer I go with. And then when I go with that answer and you try to flip the script on me and be a little punk-ass bitch and start whining about crap and everything, that's when I just, you know, I turn the other cheek like I'm supposed to until I just can't turn the other cheek no more. And then that is when I become a huge problem, basically. So, I'm sitting here in bed, and I'm having to learn over time about self-respect. And that has always been the biggest thing. And that is even like my grandmother just a second ago. I'm sitting here, and oh my God, I left the door open. I left the door open to my bedroom today. This is the first time that I've done it since I've lived here this time. And when you leave your bedroom open because you're in her house, and may I remind you, if you've watched my previous videos, before I moved in with her, I asked her flat out, can I move in with you? She says to me, yes, because I'm just going to go stay with my niece, and I'll let you have it. She lied. I said, are you sure? She said, yes. I said, okay. And she said, well, how will you pay the bills? I said, don't worry about it. I said, don't worry about it. I'll figure it out. God gave me a brain. I'll figure it out. So I moved in. She refused to move out. And now she's complaining about shit. And this is the narcissism in her. And this is the way that it goes. And this is the way that family does family whenever, you know, this is a prime example. So anyways, so I'm living here with her. And I'm trying to avoid her as much as possible because she just rubs my skin raw, basically. She makes me want to murder myself, you know, like kill myself 24/7. And so does the rest of my damn family, all except for my daughter and my nieces and probably all the other children in the family. But all the grown-ass adults, they make me want to kill myself. So there's depression. There's that, oh Lord, depression that I have, you know, that I'm the broken one. It's not that they've treated me so shitty, you know, because God, it couldn't be on them. They've treated me magnificent. You know, wait until you're 30 years old to get your damn driver's license. Boy, you know, that was nice. And having a 13-year-old daughter that you've never even been able to drive to the park, much less to go buy an ice cream cone for, or take any fucking where, or take to the damn school for what the fuck ever and shit like that yourself as a grown-ass woman. Oh, man, they really did great by me. Oh, wait, but let me tell you about how they did great by me when I was a teenager, and I was trying to get them to help me to grow as a person, and they didn't have time. They didn't have time, and they didn't have money, and they didn't have the resources. Just like they don't have the time and money and resources to help me now. Just like my grandmother could help my sister pay for her fucking divorce from her ex-military man husband, but yet couldn't help me pay for a divorce from a damn truck driver. Just like she could help my sister with car payments, just like my parents have helped my sister with car payments, just like they've helped my sister with car insurance, just like they've helped my sister filling her head with, yeah, you can have your dreams and go to college, and we believe in you. And here I am, the scapegoated child of the family and everything, and it's like, oh, you're a piece of shit, you ain't never going to amount to anything, and it's all your fucking fault. No, it's not. I am very capable of everything else that every other human on the face of the fucking planet is capable of. Now, granted, I may not be as talented in some fucking areas, or I may not have the knowledge, but that does not mean that I'm without seeking the goddamn knowledge. So any fucking ways, I'm just really pissed off right now. So I left my door open, and my grandmother comes back here, and she knows damn good and well that I have pets, and that the pets are inside, and 3 of them are inside, and 1 of them's outside because he has an infection that will pass to my other cat, and I do not want that infection to be passed to my other cat if I can help it. But that does not mean that I'm going to safeguard my other cat and wrap him in bubble wrap, and stick him in a box somewhere and be like, okay, that's where you have to live, so that way you never accidentally bump into the other cat. Because I believe in freedom of life. I believe that you have the right to be free, even though we live in a world that doesn't seem to think that. Oh my God, they don't seem to think that at all. Not even over here in the USA, okay? They don't fucking believe in it, okay? They're fucking liars, okay? You sit there and you think, oh man, you can really do this. Oh man, you can really do that if you get over there. Yeah, if you have the right connections. Yeah, if you were raised correctly. Yeah, if you were taken care of correctly in your childhood and you don't have fears that are just regular shit that you shouldn't even have to fucking overcome and things like that. And yeah, if you have resources. But if you don't have resources, you're fucked. And by resources, I don't mean, oh, I can maybe go and apply for, Medicaid to get my ankle fixed, and then maybe, if I'm lucky, be allowed to ride on the fucking county bus here to fucking go to the damn doctor, because I have no form of transportation. And a fucking cab, we only have one cab where the fuck we live. One, okay? One, O-N-E, one, okay? One. And there's no telling how much he charges. It's probably like $20 just to come out here, and then $20 just to go into town, and then whatever the cab fee is on top of it, okay? And when you're broke, that shit ain't funny, and you ain't got no fucking way. So you just deal, okay? Welcome to, yes, there are broke people in the USA, okay? Like, there are homeless people over here. There are people that are starving over here, okay? For some reason, I think a lot of people, God, so many people just don't understand. They just don't understand that. And then these people that are rich over here, and they're like, oh, we're going to help all these other people over here, and over there and everything. Yet they're still kind of taking the food out of the mouths of us over here. And I don't mean, you might look at me and you might think, oh God, she's fat and she's lazy and she needs this and she needs that. Okay. There's a lot of mental health problems over here, just like there are in other parts of the world. I don't know where the fuck everybody thought that the grass was greener, and that, oh, I'm human, so I'm American, so I'm better than you. Okay? No. Okay, we're all the fucking same, okay? There are people over in other parts of the world that are fucking starving. They got mental health problems. They got all these types of medical conditions. They got shit going on. They got shitty-ass families. They got narcissistic personality disorders. They got psychopaths. They've got sociopaths. They've got it all. They've got it all. Just because like they're from a different place does not mean that they are not suffering with the same type of shit. And we know that. And maybe that is the only knowledge, if there is a knowledge that U.S. citizens have that other places don't have, that might be what the knowledge is that we know we're human, we know we have human problems, and we know that everybody has human problems. We don't sit there and go, oh, you're from over here, so you must not have a human problem. No, bitch, you got a human problem. You keep on, I'm gonna scratch at that shit until it comes on out and we see what the fuck it is, and if we gotta go toe-to-toe over the shit, which means me beat your ass, then honey, I will do it. Okay? God, I will. I'm so fucking angry. I'm so fucking angry. I'm so fucking angry. God, I'm so fucking angry. Oh my God, I'm so fucking angry. I'm so angry. So mad. So mad. I'm so tired of people's shit. So tired of people's shit. And over here, I want to go to a place where if somebody pisses me off, man, I can haul off and just wail on them, in all honesty. Where the fuck, can somebody write up under the comments, where the fuck can I live that if somebody says something to me that is very rude, or does something to me that is very rude, that I can just haul off and break their goddamn jawbone and not get in trouble for it? Tell me where I can live and where I can do that, because that's where I want to live. That's where I want to be. Oh, God, I do so bad. Oh. What's the first rule about Fight Club? You don't talk about Fight Club. But anyways, I'm so mad. I'm so fucking mad. I'm so fucking mad. People are ignorant. People don't see what they're doing to themselves. My grandmother is not going to take any responsibility whatsoever for the fact that she lied to me and told me that she was going to move out, and then she hasn't. And so therefore she's having to deal with the consequences of it. And she's trying to put them off on me. So anyways, so back to the reason I am so fucking mad, like the icing on the shit cake of what's already going on and unfolding. The icing on the shit cake is her being like, oh my God, because there's dog hair on the floor, on the carpet. Guess what? I vacuum it today, it's going to need vacuumed again tomorrow. Unless I want to vacuum it 24/7 or once a week or once every 2 weeks or whatever, it's still going to happen. I have dogs that live inside. I have a cat that lives inside. They shed hair. I shed hair. Now, does that mean that I should never clean it and that I should never vacuum the floor and that it should never be clean? No, it does not mean that. But it means when she's sitting here and she's worried about money for me wanting to take a shower every day, basically, then wouldn't it make sense logically to worry about money of me running a vacuum cleaner every day to vacuum the fucking floor, because it takes energy. So either way, it's going to add. Oh, but I guess she would rather pay. And see, this is what is wrong with the mass majority of society and people in general. And I call it the Brady Bunch syndrome. She would rather pay extra money on her power bill, so that way the carpet is vacuumed every day, then pay extra water on her water bill so I can take a shower every day. Now you tell me where the hell the hillbilly ain't left there, like, son of a bitch. Like, no way in fucking hell would I ever look at my daughter and say, okay, you cannot take a shower except for once a week unless you got sweat rolling down your ass crack. But my God, look at the dog hair on the floor. You should vacuum every single day. You should vacuum every week. If my money's going to go somewhere, it's towards actually bettering my daughter's life. It's not going to be towards something for as far as fucking appearance. And that's the reason I call it the Brady Bunch, like, fucking syndrome. Is because the Brady Bunch is a TV show, if you've never watched, And it's about these two people that come together and they have these kids, and literally their life is fucking perfect for the most part. And even when there's a problem, their life is perfect and they talk about it perfectly. And they have perfect coping mechanisms and this and that for fights and arguments and all this shit. And they just look perfect. And the reason I call it the Brady Bunch syndrome is because that is what everybody fucking cares about, is looking goddamn perfect. And I cannot fucking stand it. I cannot stand it. How the fuck are you going to care about what somebody looks like on their outside appearance, and more so about that, or about their outside appearance of their home, or their, what the fuck ever you think you can goddamn judge them on, and you never even take the fucking chance to get to know them, to get to know their backstory, to get to know about them, to get to know their fucking feelings, to get to know their goddamn desires, to get to know if they really are a good person or not. But the thing is, in generalization, which I do understand, makes me want to just scream. Everybody, for the most part, does have a good heart. Everybody. But the goddamn problem is we have learned to twist it and ignore its intentions. And so therefore go from a place of intentions of no fucking code of ethics whatsoever, and just live for greed and ego and pride and money. I'm gonna die. I know I'm gonna die, but damn. Son of a bitch. People, grow the fuck up. I am sick of it. I am 30, and I've known this shit since I was 2. And so I might sound like a broken record about my shit, but have you ever looked in the mirror, buddy, and realized that you're a broken record too? You keep repeating the same shit. The same shit that your ancestors repeated over and over and over and over and over again. And I've heard the saying, if something ain't broke, you don't fix it. But it's broke. It's been broke. So why are we not trying to fix it? Why are we all sitting around bitching about it and not doing a goddamn thing to fix it? Now me, for instance, with my grandmother, I want to go in there so bad, and I want to talk to her. And when she said to me that she was going to have the carpet replaced because there's so much dog hair on it, a carpet that has been needing to be replaced since before I ever moved in here, basically, the very first time I moved in here, 8 years ago or longer? Shit, almost 10. Or, yeah, 10 plus years ago. But she's trying to tell me that the carpet's going to need to be replaced because of the dog hair on it. The dog hair, which can be cleaned off, which can be vacuumed off, which can be cleaned off by hand if it had to. And she's trying to tell me that her carpet needs replacing now because I've lived here and because of her fucking dogs. And it reminds me of the place that I was living before now, and how bitchy and how sentimentally wrapped up in bullshit people are, and in their own fucking ignorance and their own fucking blindness to see that they're just trying to milk shit and put excuses and reasonings onto other people that have not a goddamn thing to do with them if they would open their eyes and their ears and their minds and understand that they are causing their own fucking problems. Because the problem of her worrying about the carpet and what the carpet looks like would not be a problem if she would have kept her fucking word that came out of her own fucking mouth whenever she told me that she was going to leave and go and live with another family member and let me live here. But she decided to go against her own word. So now she's having to worry about things that she didn't want to have to worry about. Or didn't want to have to. She loves to worry about stuff. I take that back. She loves to worry about stuff. But it would not be of her concern. Out of sight, out of mind is an old saying. As long as it's out of sight, then you don't have to fucking worry about it. The only thing that you should worry about, if it's out of sight, out of mind, is your children. End of subject. Your children. Your kids. Out of sight, out of mind? Yeah, you better still be worrying. That's your fucking kid. God gave you that child. It is your responsibility to make sure that that child is okay. And even though I'm sitting here, for instance, and I'm supposed to be paying child support, and I don't have the money to pay child support and all this, I guarantee you my daughter's getting fed. I guarantee you my daughter has clothes. I guarantee you my kid is going to school. And I guarantee you that if she needs to go to the doctor, that she's going to get there. And I guarantee you that if she has any problem with any of that, if she needs food, if she needs to go to the doctor, if she needs clothing, if she needs anything, she knows who the hell to call. And it's me, her fucking mother, okay? Because that is who I am to my daughter. I am her mother, I am her provider, and I'll be damned. But truthfully, I am her protector above all, other than God. I am her everything. She is my everything. And that is the way that it is supposed to be. That is the way that parent and children relationships are supposed to be. But for some fucking reason, apparently I must have been the only person on the face of the planet to maybe some goddamn degree that fucking understands that. Maybe I have a higher IQ than, I let on or than it seems or something in that instance. Because apparently I'm the only one that fucking understands that. Now, granted, I might annoy my kid writing her twice a week, 3 times a week since she's been gone for a year and a half and being like, hey, baby, I love you. Hey, baby, I love you. Hey, baby, I love you. Honey, I love you. Do you know that I love you? And she's just, shut up, leave me alone. Because she's at that age. And I'm still going to write her every fucking week. Hey, baby, I love you. Hey, baby, how are you? And I will until the goddamn day that I am dead. I will. I will do that for my child. And why will I do that for my child? Because like I said, my child is my responsibility, given to me by God himself. And that's the way that everybody needs to look at their children, as a gift, instead of looking at them as a paycheck or looking at them as a way to file taxes to get more money back and all the shit that people do. I don't understand how I'm the only one that has this goddamn knowledge. Or maybe I'm not, but all the rest of y'all are just a bunch of pansy-ass bitches, basically, that can't stand up for shit. And granted, I might not be able to stand up for every fucking thing that I supposedly need to stand up for because people want to tell me what I need to stand up for. But at the end of the goddamn day, I do stand up for what the fuck is right. And what the fuck is right is that I love my daughter and my daughter loves me. And at the end of the day, I am here to provide for my child above all else. But that does not mean, now let me clarify for some of you, bumfuck retards out there. That doesn't mean I'm going to go and fucking steal. That doesn't mean that I'm going to go and fucking lie. That doesn't mean that I'm going to lose my moral code or ethics just so that way I can take care of my kid. Because I guarantee you, if God gave enough brain cells to Adam and Eve to figure out how to fucking live and provide a life, then he gave them to me and your sorry ass too. You don't have to cheat and lie and steal to feed your kids or to clothe your children. And if you think that, then that is the devil lying to you, okay? Let me go ahead and call his bitch ass out. That is the devil lying to you, and that is you being a scared punk and listening to him, okay? That is you making that choice to listen to that voice. Whew! Lord Jesus. I'm gonna hurt somebody. God damn it. I'm so mad. Whew! Lord. I cannot process this stupidity. I can't fucking take it. Everybody thinks that they gotta manipulate and they gotta be sneaky and they've got to be corrupt and all this because, oh God, you know, however you want to view it, the devil is alive. Pandora's box was opened. But what the fuck happened to fighting against that shit? Just because temptation is there does not mean that you have to give in to it. Believe me, I know from fucking experience, okay? I'm not perfect and I've given in to temptation. Oh, I have. I have. And you have too. But just because you give into it once, just because you give into it one day, does not mean you have to keep giving in to the bullshit, to the fucking lies. Oh my God, I'm so mad. I'm so mad. I'm so mad. I'm so mad. Lord Jesus, why did you give me so much rage? Because I'm the only one that can handle it, right? Fuck. God. Oh no. Well, I must be on the right path because my dogs aren't barking. They're actually relaxed and sleeping through this. So I must be showing my rage in a very positive mannerism as regarded by my dogs. And dogs are man's best friend. And woman's. And sweet fur babies. See. But anyways, I just can't. So anyways, if you are somebody that has been following all my other videos, then you will know that I talked to this guy named Anas from Morocco, and now I've talked to Noman from Pakistan, or anyways, well, yeah. Anyways, and so I don't know if this is all hate. I'm pretty much certain that it is, but I don't know who it's coming from. But then again, like, if you ultimately boil it down, then it's coming from the devil. You know, any type of hate comes from the devil. Even, my hate that I have. Oh, I have hate. Oh God, do I? I have lots of it. You want to see? But anyway, like, but there is a righteousness that you can have when you are following your moral code, basically, that is given to you as a birthright as soon as you take your first breath when you are born. And it is to treat people with kindness, and it is to be fair, and it is to not cheat, not lie, not steal, not manipulate, not tempt, and not hurt. You are not supposed to do those things. Sorry, my mind, I don't have control over it all the time, and right now I'm just like, but I want to hurt some people because I do. Because they've hurt me. I want to hurt some people that have hurt me. But am I going to? No. Not until something, if they touch, don't touch me. Don't touch me. Or don't touch, don't. And see that is my pride, that is my ego, that is my challenging side, that is the devil speaking in me, if you will. And we all have that. And everybody acts like we don't. And then people see that and they're like, oh my God, you're fucking insane. And I'm like, join the party. Have you met life yet? You know, like, welcome to the club, sweetheart. You know, like, it's like, okay. But We are supposed to resist the urges and the temptation to act on such immoral behavior. And I do. And if I can to the point that I have, then why the fuck can't everybody else? You tell me why the fuck, and I'll tell you, and you'll come up with 50 million reasons, What is it? Even though it's the opposite way, like, for as far as the song, but giving me a million reasons. Give me a million reasons. You'll give me a million reasons. Give me a million reasons. Like, dude, fuck off, okay? Just because you can give a million excuses for why you're an asshole, why you're a prick, why you're a temptress, why you're a seductive piece of shit, why you're trying to seduce people, why you're trying to steal, why you're trying to lie, why you're trying to manipulate, why you're trying to do all the fucking corrupt ass shit that you're trying to fucking do and you're trying to fucking get away with. Why you're doing it, and the main reason as to why you're doing it is because you don't care. You have no heart. You have a heart, but basically what I'm saying is you don't have the courage to use it. And that is the world's biggest problem. So, that being said, I'm going to end this video. I hope everybody's doing good. Keep putting your best foot forward. You need somebody to talk to, you're having a bad day or something. I will try to be there and be nice and be kind to you. But don't come at me sideways. Don't disrespect me, because it will not end well. I'm not threatening you. I'm not saying I'm going to do something to you. Even though that is what the ego and what the brain and what the mind and what the devil is going to tell you. It's going to, oh, that's a threat. It's a threat against my life. That's a threat against my. No, it's not. It is a fact that I'm stating that you are not going to be happy if you disrespect me. I don't know how you're not going to be happy. I'm not the one sitting here making the rules. You are whenever you disrespect me. So, with that being said, another thing too that I used as a prime example that I adored, that I used as an example. When I meet someone, I am a blank canvas, okay? I am a blank canvas for the most part. Now, I'm guarded, okay? It's like, you'll be like, damn, why is this thing wrapped in fucking 3 things of plastic or what the fuck ever type shit, and why this and that, I'm guarded. Yeah, I'm guarded, okay? Not all the time, but to a degree, okay? Because I've been damaged. I've been used. I've been abused. I've been mistreated. I have caused so much hate and so much hurt and so much pain. I have tried to commit suicide several times in my life. Not a lot, but still, maybe 5 times or something like that in my life. And my most recent was just like 2 fucking weeks ago. And then before that was like 5 fucking years ago. No, 6. It'd be 6 years now. So, there you go. There you have it. There is life in a nutshell. There's all the knowledge that I can bestow upon anybody that wants to sit here and play the ignorance bullshit card with me. But anyways, be nice to me. Respect me. I'll be nice to you, and I'll respect you. Don't get butt hurt, okay? If you ain't ever heard that term, it's BUTTHURT. Don't get butt hurt because I tell you something that is the truth, but you don't want to hear it, okay? Don't get butt hurt, okay? Because I guarantee you, for me to butt hurt somebody, for me to hurt somebody's itchy bitchy little feelings, it's their ego every time. It's their ego that I hurt. I have never hurt anybody's feelings, like actually hurt their heart. Or if I did hurt their heart, their feelings, it's because they have their heart and their feelings tied to their ego. So, check yourself before you wreck yourself. That's another saying over here too, okay? Check your ego before you come at me. Okay? Just don't. Check your fucking ego at the goddamn door. Drop your ego. Let's talk. And granted, I have an ego sometimes. And I've had people keep me in check. Oh, I've had plenty of people keep me in check, but then I've had people that have overdone it to me. To the point that I'm like, does it even matter if I think anything good about myself? Am I allowed to think anything good about myself? Or am I just supposed to think I'm a piece of shit? And then, okay, if I'm supposed to think I'm a piece of shit, should I go hang myself today? Should I go shoot myself in the head? But that's what you're supposed to do. That's what everybody's actual purpose is on the face of the planet, in my opinion. Is you're supposed to help people and guide them, and you're supposed to keep their egos in check. Make sure that they are sticking with morals. Make sure that they are sticking with a moral ethic that they firmly believe in. Make sure that they are sticking with things that they believe in. And I'm not saying that they're willing to defend them at all odds and start wars over them. I'm not saying that at all. But I'm saying allow people to look inside themselves and see who they truly are. And see that they are a good person. And that it is okay to say, this is how I like this. And if you disagree, then okay. And we can agree to disagree. And it not turn into a fucking argument. But anyways, so if you want to talk to me, you can. But keep respect. That's all I ask. And then I shouldn't even have to. Because you should have known that the day you were born. That you need to keep respect. And unfortunately, a lot of people have not kept respect for me. As a matter of fact, I don't know anybody that has. Not even my kid, unfortunately. So, but I've not kept perfect respect, I guess, towards her and her opinion. But she has not been through what I've been through to understand that, yes, I do respect her. I respect my daughter so much. But, God, I miss her. She just, if you got kids, your kids is supposed to be like literally the cutest thing that you've ever seen. They're supposed to be precious. And it's your job to, guide them in life. And be there and protect them. As long as she knows that, then I guess I'm okay. Even though I miss her. But I hope everybody's doing good. Keep putting your best foot forward. Take care. And, another thing too that's been going on is I have been flooded on Facebook. Because of something going on between Honest or Noman or some shit. Or something that somebody has said or somebody has did. Or maybe it's something that I've said and then people are not interpreting it correctly. It is not translating correctly to their language or some shit. So I don't fucking know. But I'm still being nice. I'm still keeping respect about me. I'm still keeping respect about them. Even if they want to feel like that I haven't. Because I might have blocked them already. Because of their behavior. Or because of just the way that they're trying to treat me. But other than that, I'm going to let you go. I hope everybody's doing good. Keep putting your best foot forward. Take care of yourself. Love yourself. Know that you are enough. Know that you are a good person. But damn it, don't get lazy about it. Don't get cocky. Don't let the ego take over and you be like, yeah, I'm a great person. Look at me. Look at what good I did. Don't be boastful. Just do. Just be. Just live in it. You fuck up? Okay, you fuck up. You move on. Pick your ass up and say, I'm never going to do that again. And then never do it again. It's that simple. It really is. It's difficult. Oh, it's difficult. Like that's like, oh my God. Whenever I was younger and I stopped, like I'm addicted to sweet tea basically. I stopped drinking sweet tea for a while. Long while. Very, very long while. Very, very, very long while. And I stopped. And I thought I was going to go insane without it. I'm not even going to lie. So I can empathize with drug addicts. I understand. You're like, no, I need it. You don't understand. I need it. And I was like, no, I'm only going to drink water. I'm only going to drink water. And so I did for years. For like 4 years, like literally, like I might have 1 glass of tea at night. And then half the time I didn't even do that, because after I started drinking water, then water was my new addiction. And then somebody bitched at me and my family for having to buy bottled water, because that's what I used to drink, was bottled water. And so I tried to drink tap water, but I was so used to drinking bottled water that tap water tasted like shit. And so I was like, well, hell, I'll just go back to drinking tea, because they were bitching about the money and having to buy bottled water, yet they bought tea still. So I was like, well, I'll just drink your tea then. I'll just make it easier on you. I'll drink what you provide me, and whatever. But everything in life is an addiction to a degree. But you have to choose what the fuck you want to be addicted to, and whether it is something that you see as a justifiable, righteous, moral addiction, or if you see it as something that is immoral, wrong, and stuff like that. But either way, if you fall into the hole of addictions, that are bad, then just pick yourself up once you have that thought in your head, oh, damn, I shouldn't have done that, and don't do it anymore. And everybody's like, but it's so hard because I want it, because I like it. Well, then go and find 10 other things that you want and that you like that are smaller things that still bring you a sense of joy, that are not bad, like reading a book, for instance. Educating yourself on, I don't know, like anything. And with YouTube, do you know how much information's out there? Like, seriously. And then even before YouTube, like the internet exploded and everybody just ate it up and drank it. But the thing is nobody put a filter on it for the most part. Or if they did, then they tried to take the filter off. And sweetheart, baby doll, honey, 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 you're not meant to have all the knowledge of the world. And so when you try to have all the knowledge of the world, you are committing suicide. You are killing yourself. Calm down, focus on what you need to focus on, and don't worry about others. And if you mess up in your life, then pick your ass up, dust your ass off, and try again tomorrow. That's all I can say. So I hope everybody's doing good. Keep putting your best foot forward. Take care. God bless. I love you all. Bye.